you go on a first date with a guy and he asks to split the bill, or he doesn't immediately pay, would that be an ick for you? Would that turn you off them?
That would be a huge ick for me.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Pam. Okay, so when you go on a first date, say a man asks a woman out. Who needs to pay? Does the man need to pay? Does the woman need to pay? Do you guys need to split the bill? What do you need to do? And why is this even a question? Okay, let's chat about it. Let's hear what the experts had to say. So this woman's name is Lori Gottlieb. She went on the Diary of a CEO podcast, and they were talking about whether or not a man and a woman need to split the bill on the first date, or if the man should pay. Grab your coffee, let's chat, and let's gossip about it. Okay, see you now.
If you sat people down and asked them the question, you go on a first date with a guy and he asks to split the bill, or he doesn't immediately pay, would that be an ick for you? Would that turn you off them?
That would be a huge ick for me.
Yes.
Yeah. So even for you it would be?
Yes.
If you went on a first date with a guy and he didn't pay?
Yes.
Would you?
Absolutely. This is what people, will say. Women will say of all ages.
Yeah.
I think for my age, we grew up with that was the expectation.
Yes.
I think for younger generations, maybe it's not the expectation, but I think a lot of people still like it or want it. There's something about it that says I really valued our time together. I care. I'm interested. It's a way of signaling interest. But I think even if the person isn't interested and you're never going to see each other again, it's just a nice gesture.
Yeah.
That's a very honest answer. And then the counter sort of rebuttal to that means, okay, so if men are expected to pay, then you're expected to give up some pussy. If you're expected to pay, then we're going to need more money.
Yes. Of course. What do you think? Okay, but I mean, you don't have to take us on these super expensive dates. Okay, let me not speak for all women here. For me, I like something that's just chilled out, nothing too over the top, nothing that you have to be too dressed up and feel uncomfortable and feel awkward. Just keeping it simple, like a picnic, or just maybe a movie at your house. Maybe you can cook something like that. It doesn't have to be this awkward thing. But anyway, let's continue.
Yes, and it gets very expensive to date.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, people will say, "Oh, you can go on a hike. It doesn't cost anything. You can do a picnic. You can, watch a movie. There are all kinds of things you can do."
Yeah.
But the reality is, it's kind of like I remember that old Chris Rock joke. In the first 3 months of a relationship, you're not you. You're the ambassador of you.
Yes.
So, you want to...
That is so true. At the beginning, we're all on our best behaviors. We're all hiding away our little weird habits. We're all brushing our teeth every day, showering every day, shaving every day, and just, holding in the anger and holding in if we are maybe little bitchy or something like that. We're holding it all in for the first 3 months. We're acting like we're perfect. We reveal to you who we really are after we've hooked you in. We're like, yes, he's in love. He's staying with me now, sucker. So, yeah, she's right, actually. Well, Chris Brown is right.
Impress somebody. You're trying to show interest in somebody. But I do think there's that really primal need for safety that is gender-based, that we don't like to talk about or acknowledge, but that I think women really, if somebody doesn't pay on a first date, if a guy doesn't pay on a first date, I think a lot of women don't feel safe.
No.
That's what it comes down to.
No.
That
is, for me, a major red flag. I mean, I've been lucky enough. I've never actually gone on a date with a guy where he expected me to pay half or split the bill. It was just never an issue. I don't know. Maybe this is old school men. I don't know. But this was never an issue. It was just a given. The guy asks you out on a date, you go, you don't pretend to go into your purse or wonder, is he going to pay, or do I need to worry what to order, whatever. It's a given. The guy is going to pay. So I don't know these days if this is changed, but the man is the man and the woman is the woman, and finish. The man is supposed to protect the woman and look after her and stuff and make her feel protected and safe. But once you show me on the first date that you're not going to do that, yeah, we got a problem. So, yeah.
Key world, and it's getting increasingly trickier, it feels, you know.
It feels like an insult almost that the person doesn't pay.
Not many people. Some people would, but no one would really publicly say that though, because it's like not socially acceptable to say.
No, it's not.
But in private conversations, of course, everyone I know is that if they went on a date with a man, so in a heterosexual relationship, and the man either asked to split the bill or suggested that you might pay, this person's not going to get a second date.
Of course not. No. Unless it was the woman who said, "Oh no, let me split that with you." But if it was his decision, and he said, "Oh, let's split this," or he put it in the middle. No.
I think when we offer to pay is when we've established, okay, we are dating now, and you can also like, you feel like, okay, let me give my man. But the time when you are actually calling the person you're dating your man or your boyfriend, and that is when women are like, he's always paying, he's always looking after me. Let me do something nice for my man. Let me pay for lunch or do it quickly before he wants to pay. But he shouldn't expect you to pay like from the beginning. It shouldn't even be a question, at the beginning. It should just be he's the one, who wants to win you over and stuff. So not just with money, but obviously with gifts. And okay, this is starting to sound like I want to be bored, which is obviously not. But it shouldn't be a question. The man needs to pay on the first date. So yeah.
In therapy, the young woman came to me recently and she said she went out with this guy and they went to a cafe and they got coffees, and he asked her to split it. Coffee. And she said, and she was having so much fun on the date until...
For coffee? My goodness. You want to split a coffee? Even the homeless people are drinking coffees where I live on their own. You want to split a coffee? Wow.
The bill came. And she was shocked. And she thought, okay, well, she made it was very personal to her. At first she thought, he must really, really have had a horrible time with to want to not pay for my $5 coffee. And then he asked her out again.
Oh!
To me, I don't understand.
He asked her out again? The nerve? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who raised him? Oh my goodness. He went to split the coffee bowl and then ask her out again? Wow. I think there might be a mental problem going on there, because that's just weird. That's just crazy. Unless he doesn't have any money. Well, why are you dating if you don't have money? Stay at home. What's the problem?
Understand this at all. So he was interested in me, and he didn't pay for my coffee, and she did not go out with him again.
Yes, good.
So these are the kinds of signals that it very much is emblematic of something. Who pays on that first date?
Do you agree with that decision that she made?
100%.
1 billion%.
And I didn't say that as her therapist. It's really about understanding it for her. But I do agree.
And her head's just like, and her head's just like,
yeah. Oh, that was interesting. What do you guys think? I mean, give me your perspectives on what do you think should be the right way to do it? And obviously I'm not talking about a same-sex relationship. I'm talking about where a man and a woman goes out on a date. What do you guys think? This shouldn't be a hard question. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. The man asks the woman out. You go out. You go on a date. You go in a restaurant, which is the typical thing to do. The man must pay. That's how it is. Like a woman wants to feel, like the therapist said, like the expert said, a woman wants to feel like she's being, like she wants to feel safe and that you're going to protect her. And that is the role of a woman for me. But that's my understanding of the role of a man is the protector, So What do you guys think? That's what I think. I think the man is to pay. Finished and klar. Okay, there's no question. There's no, you asked me out, this happened, we here, it's too expensive, whatever. Then don't go on a date if you can't afford it. Then maybe do something cheaper then. Go buy some food and take it to your house and cook, and that could be more intimate. I prefer stuff like that. Well, I also have social anxiety, so I prefer doing things like that where there's not a lot of people and stuff like that. And it could be more intimate and just making, food and laughing and getting to know each other and stuff like that, and just having this relaxed vibe. But if you don't have the funds, the muna, and you want to take it to some fancy place and you ask her to split the bill, no. That's just a given, okay? Let's not even play around here. That shouldn't even be a question. We go on a date, you pay. Finish. We have a good time. We go on more dates. And then eventually when we start being girlfriend and boyfriend, then, we can talk about splitting things, and the girl wants to do stuff for you as well and all those things. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. What do you guys think? Let me know. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be kissy. Bye. Oh, and this is a video that I saw from Abba and Preach. So I'm gonna try to put the full video in my description. I don't know how to do that. I suck with technology. And then obviously the full interview is also on Diary of a CEO, something like that. I'll put the thingy on there. Okay, so that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Be kissy. Bye.